Oh, itching. That is itching. Anyway, ready for some more spectacular spookiness? Oh, spooky spook, but she's floating really weird. But spooky spook nonetheless. Okay, I'm now starting to get a little unnerved. Hello everybody and welcome to Great Leveler Gaming. I am the Great Leveler and today we're back with more Resident Evil Village on the PlayStation VR 2. And I am having a hell of a time playing this game because it's freaking awesome in the VR. I preferred Resident Evil 7 to Resident Evil Village, but when it comes to the VR, this game blows that one out of the water. This is just so much more fun. I played the original Resident Evil 7 on the original PlayStation VR and had a lot of fun, but you had to use the normal controller for it, and you could only aim where you looked, which is a lot harder than it sounds. But using the move controllers in this game is so much more immersive, and it has created one of the most fun VR experiences I've ever had. And it looks like you guys enjoy it as well. The last video we did on the channel for Resident Evil Village did really well, 200 views plus at the time of recording this, which is amazing for such a small channel. So if you're one of those guys who checked that video out and are back for this one, thank you, it means a hell of a lot. And today's going to be very exciting because we're playing my favourite part of Resident Evil Village. The House Beniviento was by far the best bit of the game. In standard mode, I'm expecting it to be something special in VR. Now, of course, I'm a veteran of Resident Evil Village now, so I don't expect to be terrified, but there's something playing this section in the game normally, and there's another bit playing in VR, so I'm expecting something special. So, with that being said, there's nothing more to say, so let's crack on. So here we are, guys, back in Resident Evil land. I can't pull subtitles on, which is strange, but it is what it is. So last episode we defeated Lady Dimitrescu. So again, as I already mentioned, we're on to House Beniviento. I remember that took me forever to figure out last time. And it took me forever this time. So we've just got to make our way to House Beniviento, which means we've got a brief encounter with some werewolves, so that'll be a bit of fun. But this isn't going to be much of a shooty episode. This is going to be more of a kind of episode. The water effect looks so good. The only downside is that I can't interact with the water other than walking through it. An oversight, but I will let it slide this once. Aha! So yeah, we're going to have a little encounter with what is definitely not Mother Miranda. And then we'll have a little fight with some werewolves and then get to the best part of the game. I love the fact that I can look around in the cutscene though. Obviously it leads to some really dodgy moments, such as that little bit, or obviously seeing someone stood behind you do nothing until they're ready. Yeah, thanks, bitch.
What is going on around here?
Yeah. Whoppa! I love the fact that I get to interact with so much stuff though. That's what I mean, that's why it's then annoying when you don't get to interact with things, but I get why, but... I mean, this seems a little bit overkill for the size of the village, this whole kingdom. Ceremony site. The umbrella symbol. The fact that they've tried to tie this all in is just ridiculous. It doesn't work. I don't think I ever noticed Heisenberg's factory on my first playthrough, just like at a glance. But then again, why would I? So let's run on and ammo situation. Plenty of bullets for that. Enough for that. And no, not many for that. Oh, I mean, the fact that you can dual wield as well is just awesome. It's just a shame. I'm hoping I'll be able to dual wield pistols later, but I think that's going to be a stretch. Let's get some good stuff. I feel like there's something. Oh, my aim is awful. Right. So doing that stupid thing where even though I've not moved, it seems to think that I'm no longer in the room. No, not that one, this one. Okay. Bitch. I mean, that's annoying, that metal scrap. I get why things pop up high like that, but when it's in my face, that's really annoying. Well, I'll be curious how this cutscene works with the Duke. I assume it's just going to go to a normal square window, but again, one of the good things about the VR is it records that properly. So even though before it used to have, you know, stuff like a square, and you could see where I was looking. If I was looking there, you wouldn't see anything happening. Where this time it doesn't do anything. That's a lot of birds. Why is there so many birds? Anyway, Dookie boy.
There
Yeah, so if I'm looking to the right now, and I feel like that didn't do anything.
Is that so?
We'll see. We'll see on the recording back. See if I'm right.
Picked up something of value.
No.
This feels weird though, pulling me down to the ground like that.
Roses.
Don't say another word.
God, the ground looks awesome. Obviously, I can tell that it's just painted on, but it still looks really good.
Your daughter's essence is still intact.
So red chimney. I actually forgot about this. I thought we were going straight to House Domitres, not Domitres, House Beniviento, but we're not. So. Well, I guess we go through this open gate. That was easy enough. Don't even care. I remembered you were still here. Didn't forget that. Oh, you've been dead. Just open the door. It's a weird pose. I didn't really notice that in 2D, but that's a really weird death pose. But I'll lay off. No, you do you. I am not one to judge, he says, whilst judging immensely. I'll be curious how this jump scare works in this game. Oh no. 07, 04, 08. I think that was supposed to terrify me. It failed. Oh, yes. Huzzah! So I need you, okay? And I need you. Okay, so now we need to go to inventory. And now, yeah, now we've got that gun there. Oh, hello. Oh, bitchin'. That is bitchin'. So not the easiest way to grasp both, but I get why it's done like that, but that's still freaking awesome. Time for some John Woo action. Come on. Come on. Which one's got 7 in it? That one, okay. Oh, that's badass. Oh, that was less badass. Yeah, you know, you win some, you lose some. Cool, sweet, love that, great fun. I knew that was going to come as well, but that actually really shook. Because again, don't forget, this has got feedback in as well, so when that landed, everything shook. That was good. Ooh. I can't get the gold. Okay, so we've got 4 bullets. We're really low on ammo, and I probably could, oh yeah, I forgot about you as well. Sugar. Why is my hand not tracking? Run. Whew. Excuse me while I just... Don't really need to be this close for a sniper rifle, I know. You're a pain in my backside, you know that? I don't like the fact that you're not dead yet. Okay, that was cool. For God's sake. Okay, it seems to be definitely glitching. That's concerning. I wonder what's causing that. Hopefully it's nothing. Whew. I think that was a calm, collected, rational response. Whew. I hope it's that just that maybe the battery's getting a bit low, because that's alarming that my tracking seems to be off already. Again, I've already said that I feel like I'm squeezing these pads a little more than I'd like. You serious? I can't kill a chicken with a knife? There we go. Thank you. Yeah, nailed it. I'll come back for you in a bit.
Mother Miranda is the
So this is again what I'm talking about. The square. I just seen a screen in the middle of my VR, but I don't know how it records. I don't know if you're just seeing the screen perfect because I'm looking left and right, as you can tell.
Have a wonderful adventure.
Ah, so finally, crikey. I actually forgot how much there was in the lead up to Benivento. I literally just thought we came down there and came in here. I forgot there was this whole section, but that's fine. Now we're on to, like I said, the best part of the game. Now I enjoyed House Beniviento, but this bit for me was the truly terrifying part of the game. If you've not seen this section, then you're in for a treat. Again, it's going to be heavily cut down, so if you want to see the full uninterrupted version, then you have to check out my Let's Play. This already looks better though, because don't forget I played that on the PlayStation 4, not PlayStation 5, so this already looks fantastic, because don't forget the quality I'm seeing is pretty much, it feels like 4K anyway. So this already looks fantastic with the mist rolling. You wouldn't get that on the original PSVR. So already it's a freaking treat this. And we're in for a bit of fun. And by fun I mean terror, but that's what you want from a horror game. After this it gets a little bit actiony, which I think I'm going to enjoy more playing it on the PSVR. Where the original, I mean, how do you even get to those bridges? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, obviously when it gets more actiony, I think that'll really lend itself to the fact that I'm playing VR and it feels more actiony game, where this section, for me in the main game, was just truly the pinnacle of it, so. Mia?
What?
Ethan,
Yes?
come with me.
No.
There's something I have to tell you.
Mia?
Oh God, that was right in my eyes.
Ethan, you have to fix
Oh,
it.
that is bright.
What the hell is this?
Everyone leaves me. Even Rose.
Shut up, you whiny cow. Again, nothing really explains how these powers work, or what this whole section is. It works really well as a horror section, but it doesn't really work well in Resident Evil Land because it doesn't ever really truly explain. You can actually come back, I think, and unlock this, and there's a big boss fight around here, but we're not going to mess around with that. Don't think so anyway. I might possibly do something with it, but I don't plan to. That makes the puzzle really easy because it just tells you exactly what to grab. This bit, literally, I was walking around for about 10 minutes when I first played it, but not today. A, I knew would be told me what I needed to do. Ding. Dong. I'm honestly really pumped for this. This is really fun. It looks so good. Again, one of the things I love about the PS5 version of this is that the brick looks really wet. Oh god, I've got an itch. And I can't reach it because the headset's in the way. Oh, there we go. Yeah, obviously that didn't look too good because obviously it didn't go dark enough, but I'm not going to complain too much. Even though it sounds like I am. Yeah, these lift sections really bothered me, but I think they're just loading sections, so it's not that big a deal because it is a lot quicker on the PS5. In fact, that was probably my first realization on the PlayStation 5 about how much better it was, how quick the load times were. I'd been playing it quite a lot on the PlayStation 4, so then I played the PlayStation 5 version. Holy damn. The load time was amazingly, just the difference. Okay, it doesn't look perfect, but it looks so atmospheric. It's, you know what, it's absolutely fine. Oh yes, this looks so good. I'm so freaking excited about this next section. Have I told you that yet? House Beniviento. Right, before we go in, I'm sure there's something around this way. Ah! No. Screw you. To be fair, if they just lock the doors, this game would be over pretty quick. You know, like lock the doors properly. Huh, I don't remember. I remember the kite. Or is it? No, it's not a kite. It's, I guess, stitching stuff to make those creepy things. All right. So yeah, if you've not played this game and you've not seen my Let's Play, and this is all new to you, well, A, thank you so much for checking this out, having this your first experience. But B, you're also in for a hell of a treat. At least I hope so. This is something I'm really looking forward to in the VR, because horror in the VR just hits differently. Because again, there's no looking away. So, I'm really excited. Okie dokie. Now again, I know the puzzles, so this shouldn't take me too long to just whiz through this section. Hello. Hello. I'm going to say first. I'm going to say first. Terrify me. See, this one means it's actually gone dark. That's good.
Waiting for so long. I'd make a much better daughter than Rose. Please, won't you stay with me forever?
And ever. And
What?
ever.
Wait, where's my gun?
Oh no. So is this an illusion? Is this actually happening? Is it somehow we've been pickpocketed? I don't know. Now this is something I've been looking forward to trying in the VR, because obviously before, oh, that's really easy. You just literally just rip it off. Okay. Yeah. Is that 3 closed eyes? Okay, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get to. Oh, what's this? I don't remember. That's different. I wonder why they've done that. Oh, that's the bird flying away. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I'd interact with it a little bit more. Like I get to feel, because I've got the haptic feedback. But that was kind of disappointing, a little underwhelming, but that's fine. Yeah, big cheer for me.
Why is this here?
Alright, so play music box.
Shuffling music box, album version, explicit.
Have I just somehow started Alexa going? Alexa, stop. I don't even know how I did that. I hope I'm in frame here as well. I have absolutely no idea until the recording happens. So fingers crossed you guys are enjoying. Ooh, I actually forgot about. I remembered it last time. I actually forgot about that. That was a cool little shudder moment. Anyway, back. We got a lot of running back and forth, but you know what, that's classic Resident Evil, but it's also not as much running back and forth as what some games used to be in the series, so not actually that big of a deal. Okay, I always forget this, so... Scissors. Which are going to be very handy because there's absolutely no physical way for me to do that. You know, I can't just rip that, no. Ethan's not strong enough for that. Spooky phone's going to ring. How did I know? I wonder if the reason that the headset was kicking me out, as in it's not understanding where I'm at. I wonder if it's as I'm reaching up and cocking the rifle, I'm actually covering the lenses up too much and it's losing track of where I am. That actually might be it. And if that's the case, that's actually not that bad of a deal. Anyway, ready for some more spectacular spookiness. Oh, spooky spook, but she's floating really weird. But spooky spook nonetheless. Love it. Absolutely love it. So then the last one. Jesus Christ, I forgot about that. Oh, that's fun. Yep. Oh, like, see, that's what I mean, that interaction, that's what helps make this. Okay, that is terrifying. That is terrifyingly dark. Flashlight. Oh no, I do the flashlight. I was thinking it was going to click on automatically, like does it do it? Yeah, it does automatically in the single player. Okay, that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, the way the lighting works in this is fantastic. What is that? Looks like a harnish bridle. Yeah, this is a hell of a lot more terrifying in VR. Yeah, 100% more atmospheric. Does my hand cast a shadow though? That's a shame. But yeah, this is actually not scary, well, because nothing actually happens. Oh. And don't forget, I got headphones on as well. So everything I'm hearing is correct. It's just next to me, this baby sound. Oh, yeah. It is. 100% fine. Oh god, that looks so thick and meaty. See, this is what I mean. If I didn't know this section, this would have me terrified. And it's still creeping me out. This is what I mean. This is why this section's so good. Oh, it's like it knots and everything. Oh my god. That's what I mean. We need more horror on the VR. Oh, wow, look at this thing. Now, I've got to do it, guys. I've got to see what it's like to be eaten by this thing. Yeah, pretty much what I was expecting. Alright, so anyway, I just had to get eaten by it once just to know that this is so wonderful. Yeah, I always love horror on VR games, in VR, because it's just so... And don't forget, this thing's nearly as big as I am. So, that's how it feels to me. It's huge! Right, dropping the flashlight. I can still just about see, so hopefully you guys can as well. How do I close the door? There we go. That's freaking cool. I don't know how I'm so lit up in here, but I'm not complaining. Oh god. Oh. Look at that little bastard. Oh, squelching noises, everything. Oh. Oh, no, he's still in here. He's coming back. I don't know why he's coming back. I didn't do anything. Guys, see what I mean? This is so creepy. This is what I mean. This is a lot scarier than just shooting werewolves. You could put 100 werewolves in front of me and I wouldn't be phased. But you put one chuffing giant unstoppable baby and all of a sudden this game becomes terrifying. That was terrifying. Really good. Oh god, this looks so much worse now with all the dolls, with the flashlight. Jesus. Oh, that sent a proper shiver down me. But yeah, if this thing was actually stalking me throughout the game, hello you, that would be, not scissors. Boom. Nailed it. Yeah, throughout the whole game, then you've got a whole nother unique experience on your hands. Now, in my playthrough, I just hid in the wardrobe straight away. But I actually think hiding under the bed's a little bit better because you get to see a little bit more. Oh, by the way, the baby's coming back, in case you haven't already guessed it. This feels more like the last game. Now, again, I don't think the last game was one of them. It's just so unique. Once you play it through once and you get used to the molds, again, the enemies become too generic and just boring. That it loses a little something. But the 7th game's brilliant. Oh, look at him drooling. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, the 7th, and this feels more like the 7th one. Like I said, I got a little bored of the 7th one. I don't find it as scary now. So this is what I'm on about. Look at that light effect. Oh yeah, baby's coming from me. That's right. And he's laughing at me. That's what's so brilliant about it. Get under then. Get under. Ooh. Yes, the 7th game was terrifying until we got bored of the mold. Oh, these big fat fingers. Yeah, I actually thought when I heard about this was going to be like a last boss. I just assumed this is what Rose was going to turn into. So this was a huge surprise when I found out, because I'd heard of it but didn't know the context. I don't think in the normal version you can turn around like this under the bed. I think once you're under it, that's it, you're just facing one direction, which is why I came in from that way. So this is an improvement. It's almost, this baby is almost a precursor for a Monroe, in my opinion. Oh, that's a mess. Hoping I've not come out too soon. It sounds quiet, so I think we're alright. Certainly seems okay. Stupid baby. The fact that the torch doesn't fully penetrate the darkness as well. This is what I mean. This is what this whole game should be like. I think, again, I've recently played Outlast, as I already mentioned, probably a couple of times. Finally got around to playing it anyway, and it was brilliant. But I think one of the things that's so brilliant about it was the fact that not every enemy is out to get you. The fact that there's less enemies makes each one more intimidating. And I think that, again, that's what I think Resident Evil gets wrong, is it's different when it's zombies, because the whole point of zombies is that they come in such high numbers that you can't help but, get panicked by them. They overwhelm you. But in these kind of games, like werewolves and the molded, they just kind of get a bit boring, and less is more. All right. Turn that off, don't need that anymore. Right. It's really close. Right. Ooh. Oh. The lighting feels a little strange. I think it's because of the green. Whew, I didn't think I'd put it in time. Ha! In your fat baby face. Get out of the way. That is my favourite section of this entire game. There we have it. And then it kind of starts going downhill. Obviously after this we've got a little boss fight. It can almost do quotation marks, the really lame ones, but almost quotation marks. We've got a boss fight now. And then after this it just kind of just goes downhill. But like I said earlier in the video, I'm expecting it'll be like, Jesus, that's bright. I'm expecting it to be a little bit more fun now that, again, I am up close and personal to it. So all the shredded stuff, sure it's fine.
Don't leave. I can't let you.
You're still alive, huh?
Oh God, not about these things. Jesus.
All my friends murder you. TikTok. Your life's on the line.
Wait!
This is fun, but it's also not that much. I saw something with a knife over there that just disappeared. I just heard a door slam. I really hope that was in the house. Yeah, I really feel this boss fight could have been better. But this whole section's really good. I could play a whole game like this. It's a game of hide and seek with, as far as I can tell, 0 consequences. I don't, like I said, I assume maybe if I'm allowed to take too long, maybe I'll succumb to something. I really don't know. Definitely feels like it's building. Okay, I'm now starting to get a little Okay, there's consequences. Actually did terrify me.
You do this to Rose too.
Yes, if she acts up like this.
Stupid idiot.
That was so
Doing
good.
to my cute friends.
Again, doesn't need to be bright white. This close to my eyes.
Is it over?
That is such a cool fight.
Mia, I'll make things right.
I mean, was there any need for that to come up?
I need to get out of this place.
How did she set that up? Yeah. How did she? Oh, I got you.
So that's who's behind all this?
That's a pile of rubble, yes. Yeah, what? How did you set up this to pop up after you died? Has it got a heartbeat sensor I'm not aware of? Ridiculous. Alright. Open, there we go. Right, so we'll get to this lift and we'll call an end to this episode. So let's hurry along. So we're going to call an end to this episode. Now once we get to the bottom of this lift shaft, as I've already mentioned, we've got House Monroe next time. It's definitely my least favourite part of the game. Again, I'm hoping it'll be a little bit more fun. Obviously playing it in VR definitely adds a whole new dimension. And then we've got House Heisenberg, the Illusion Factory. That'll be probably quite a long episode. And then we're going to finish it off with just the last hurrah. But I had so much fun with this. This was a blast. Definitely still a highlight for me. And if anything, it's over too quick. This episode actually, oh there we go, we just got a save point, so perfect. Yeah, I actually feel like this section, in fact, let me take my headset off. So yeah, if anything, that section was far too short for my liking, just because it's so phenomenal. And I really do feel like this game focused so much on action-oriented gameplay that it just lost its way a little bit. I just hope that whatever they do next is just more focused on the horror element of it. I don't expect it to be terrifying. I still expect it to be a bit of gunplay, but let's focus on the horror, guys. It is a horror series after all. But I can't wait to play more stuff on the VR. We're almost up to playing Switchback. I'm really looking forward to that. That is the Dark Picture Anthology series. That's going to be on the channel as soon as we finish this series. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying these VR titles as much as what I am. I'll see you all on the next episode. That's coming very soon. Bye.